Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now for the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. Please be seated for a moment of silence.
Hey Bowie, I'm Alexis.
I'm Jordan.
And today is Friday, February 3rd.
And these are your video announcements.
There is a mandatory parent meeting for those who want to try out for the BHS cheer team on February 15th at 7 p.m. in the Little Theater. If you want to try out, your parent or guardian must attend the meeting. If you have any questions, please ask Coach Ellis in room 723.
Interested in the academic or workforce dual credit, attend the pre-assessment activity either on February 8th at 12:30 in the Little Theater or February 8th at 3 o'clock in the room 611, February 9th, 12:30 in the library, or February 9th and 3 o'clock in the library.
Our library has a lot of great books by excellent African American authors. Let's get to know some of these authors. This week, meet Jason Reynolds, author of The Boy in the Black Suit, All American Boys, and When I Was the Greatest. You can find his books at your Bowie Library.
Oftentimes the stereotype is that kids who grow up in these communities grow up in these sort of really aggressive, lopsided houses, and that's not always the case, right? There are moments where these young people in these neighborhoods do get to see a loving family and loving parents, and parents who love him and parents who love each other outwardly and emotionally. And that was a huge deal for me. And because of that element, I wanted him to be a little less hard-edged than, say, the characters from my earlier novel. Because I think that on a Brooklyn block, you literally run the gamut of personalities, right? Like it could be the kids who are coming from a hard-scrabble house, but they could be living right next door to a Matt Miller, right? A very nice guy with two great parents. You know, that's like the beauty of Brooklyn. So like my grandmother had 6 or 7 siblings. And so when I was young, around 10 years old, my grandmother passed away, but she was the first of those siblings that would all sort of die out in the course of 2 years. And so for the first, from 10 to 12, I went to like 7 or 8 funerals. And then, then there's a slight lull, and then you become 15 and 16. And in the neighborhood that I grew up in, 15 and 16, generally kids start to lose their friends for whatever reason. And so by the time I was 21, I had been to more funerals than most people attend in their lives. They're locked in single cells. Each person gets, lives in his own room. There's not much talking. They have class, right? But they miss their girlfriends, and they miss sort of what they would normally be doing if they weren't incarcerated. They miss dates and all the things that are very normal for any 15, 16, 17-year-old boy. And so what romance novels do is, one, it provides them with just a glimpse of intimacy, right? Of teenage intimacy, right? Like they have an opportunity to sort of read about that. And most romance novels have an interesting sort of paradigm, and that paradigm is usually the good girl falls in love with the bad boy, right? And they all consider themselves the bad boys. And so to know that bad boy, that somewhere out there there's a bad boy who has a good girl, is inspiring. It's their way of indulging in a fantasy of sorts to sort of offset the fact that they've been stifled and that part of their development is being hindered by prison cells. It would be very easy for me to sort of fall in line with a large portion of this country and sort of write them off. But I write these kinds of books for a very specific reason, right? This isn't just about me sort of showing off or me sort of trying to win some kind of award or me trying to collect a paycheck. It's a much greater mission for me than just writing stories. But my thing is about writing specific stories for those specific people who feel like they've gone unheard or who feel like they should be ashamed of their environment and their experiences, and for the people who have not lived those experiences to feel a little less afraid of those who have. So if anything, if I could do anything, it would be to write the books that sort of bridge the gap and create empathy for the people who don't know the young people who are locked away in cells, who are 16 years old serving life sentences. And for the kids who are locked in those cells, they can now hold their heads up high and say, this doesn't have to be my life forever. There's someone out there who is telling our stories.
The deadline for yearbook senior quotes has been extended to February 10th. Go to room 109C to pay and submit your quote. The cost is $5.
Where You Going Wednesday is an effort to truly support our college-going, college-ready campus. Bowie has brought back our weekly spirit day, Where You Going Wednesday, every Wednesday, so wear yours on Wednesday.
Congratulations to Thin Win for winning second place in the boys singles at the Arlington High tournament. Good luck this season.
Who's your Valentine? Let that someone special in your life know that you care by sending them a beautiful carnation. The sophomore class will be selling carnations with fun Valentine cards attached. There will be a chance to win a big plush bear by participating in a raffle. We will be selling Monday through Friday outside the cafeteria and A Gym. The carnations will be delivered on Tuesday, February 14th during 6th period. Great for your friend, your bae, or even your teacher.
Fall 2016 absent hours must be cleared by May 12, 2017. Spring 2017 absent hours must be cleared on the last day of summer school session at Bowie High School. Students cannot make up hours during lunch or off periods. If students do not make up hours with the current school year, the students will have to retake the course.
Project SOAR will be visiting the George Bush Library February 16th. There is only room for 50 SOAR students on this trip. The requirements to attend are the first 50 to turn in their applications, and students must be passing all their classes, no exceptions. No forms will be accepted after February 8th. See Mr. Crop or your SOAR sponsor for details. Come out and support your girls and boys basketball team at Arlington High School today. The girls will begin at 6 and the boys will begin at 7:30. Also, come out and support your soccer teams today. The girls will start at 6 p.m. and the boys will start at 7:45. And the games are here at Bowie.
Special shout out to my Bowie and Lady Soldiers for winning the first place at the step team competition this past weekend. And if you want to support us, come to DeSoto High School, and the step show is at 4 p.m. February 11th.
Hi, I'm Alexis, and I'm from Amarillo, Texas, and most people don't know that I'm really country, so.
Hi, I'm Jordan. I'm from Lubbock, and I have a love for Tejano music.
Hi, I'm Melissa. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, and I love Cordon Bleu.
Darian Porter, and I am Beyonce's son.
Hi, I'm Megan. I'm from San Angelo, Texas, and I'm committed to Texas Tech.
Want to audition for a show? The time has come for spring show auditions with the Bowie Headliners. The show is Fools by Neil Simon. The auditions will be held in the Little Theater on February 8th at 3:05. A 30-second comedic monologue is suggested but not required. See a director in room 500 or room 409 for more details. Hope to see you soon.
More objects have landed around the world.
Got 2 days. Figure something out.
I am human. It's their language.
This is Texas Tech University.
Don't forget
To subscribe to Bowie Stuco.
Have a great Bowie day.